Ready? All right, back here again with another cool plant. This one is Brickellia californica, California bricklebush, also in the family Asteraceae. This is a shrub that shows up usually in the dry, rocky places, but it's really widespread. So it's found all throughout Western North America and down into northern Mexico, northwest and northeast Mexico, and in a lot of different habitats in desert as well as chaparral, and always, if it's in forest, in kind of like the rocky outcrops, places like that. It's kind of a unique composite or member of the Asteraceae family because it's part of a tribe called the boneset tribe. It doesn't have a lot of representatives in California, but it's really diverse in the tropics. So you could think about it as one of those plants that kind of has tropical family members. The way you recognize it is that it's usually kind of like a globular shape. It has many branching stems coming up from one, woody base. And it has alternate triangular leaves. Sometimes they can be opposite, I believe, but around here, usually alternate, and they're triangular in kind of general shape with irregular dentations. And they have like a shiny appearance, which is created by, if you look closely at the leaf, many tiny, small silver hairs, which are kind of sparsely crowded onto the leaf. It also has this, like the stems are always kind of upright like this. And then if you take the leaf and you crush it, it has a really nice, interesting odor that's different from other Asteraceae family plants. But one thing about this family is that it's really successful because it has a really diverse secondary chemistry. So smell is very diverse in these plants, but it's all part of kind of like a machinery of the plant to defend against herbivores. The brown color on the top of the plant is actually the many crowded mature flower heads. And when they mature, because they're a composite head of many florets, each of those florets develops into an achene-like fruit, which if you look closely, it's composed of a fruit inside of a black, carbonized shell with an umbrella of feathery pappus or scales, which are things that help it disperse in the wind. So this is California bricklebush. It's a widespread shrub with alternate triangular leaves with irregular kind of crenulate margins, irregular margins that are triangular in shape and smell good.
Want to talk about the flower?
Yeah, if you come over here, check out the flower. Okay, here, I'm gonna break this off. So the boneset tribe of the family Asteraceae is distinctive because none of the flower heads ever have those classic sunflower-like strap florets around the outside. They just have the central discs. But what's weird is that in this tribe, the stigma, which is the female, bears the female receptive part of the flower, actually comes up through the disc and has these long arms that then extend out. So the flower has kind of like an octopus-like look to it. And those stigmas, as they move through the disc floret, carry a bunch of pollen on top of them, and it's a weird thing where the female part of the flower presents the male part, the pollen, to pollinators. They end up with that octopus look, which is one of the distinctive aspects of the boneset tribe.